How does hull material affect transducer placement? Imagine trying to see clearly underwater with a camera that's blocked by fog or a mirror. That's similar to what happens when your transducer isn't placed correctly because of hull material. The type of material your boat's hull is made of can change how well your sonar signals work. Different hulls interact with ultrasonic signals in unique ways, so placement becomes a key part of getting accurate readings. Fiberglass hulls are common on many boats. If your boat has a fiberglass hull with a core made of foam or wood, you need to be careful where you put the transducer. The core doesn't conduct sound well, so mounting the transducer over a cord section can cause weak or distorted signals. The best spot is on a solid fiberglass area without any core material underneath. This solid part allows the sonar signals to pass through easily, giving you clearer images of fish and underwater structures. Aluminum hulls are another popular choice, especially on smaller boats. If the hull is thin, less than about 1/8 of an inch thick, you can mount the transducer inside the hull. But aluminum can reflect sonar signals, especially if the surface isn't smooth. So, you want to find a flat, clean spot on a solid part of the hull. Avoid areas with rivets, welds, or fittings that can cause turbulence or interfere with the signals. Wood and composite hulls are less common but still used. The same rules apply. Place the transducer on dense, solid parts of the hull to minimize interference. If the hull has layers or different materials, pick a spot where the material is thick and uniform. The shape of the hull also matters. Areas with sharp chines, strakes, or steps can create turbulence and bubbles that disrupt sonar signals. If your boat has a lot of fittings or protrusions, avoid mounting the transducer there. Instead, find a smooth, flat section that's away from the propeller or water intake. Practical tips include mounting the transducer on a flat, clean part of the transom if possible. For fiberglass boats with cord hulls, always choose a solid fiberglass spot. For aluminum boats, look for a smooth, flat surface free of fittings. Through-hull transducers, which go through the hull and sit directly in the water, tend to give the best signals because they bypass hull material altogether. But they requiring cutting into the hull, so installation takes more time and effort. In hull or chute, through transducers transmit signals through the hull material itself. Their performance depends heavily on the thickness and composition of the hull. Thicker or layered hulls can weaken the signals, so placement and choice of transducer are critical. Overall, understanding what your hull is made of helps you decide whether a through-hull or in-hull transducer is best. It also guides you to the right spot on your boat to mount the transducer so your sonar readings stay clear and reliable. Proper placement means better navigation, more accurate fish finding, and less guesswork on the water.